Good morning, welcome to Carno in Paris.
This is Robert and Lynn's neighbour, Christine. She lives in this house. And there's Robert and Lynn's house, which you can just see right behind it. And this gimbal should hold it all.
That is brilliant, that is. How that works. Not funny gimbal thing.
This is Carno Station. Closed, as Robert said earlier, in when was it, Rob?
Sorry, what are you asking? Reset that.
When did the outtake? When did the station close?
Well, the station closed in 1960. It was opened in 1863 on the Cambrian line. Obviously, you can see
Cambrian line.
Cambrian line. You can see it was double track at the time it was opening. It's now single track, but the line closed in 1960.
And it was bought afterwards, 2 years afterwards, by Laura Ashley. So the property is now owned by was owned by the Laura Ashley Foundation, and there are plans to open the station up again, or to have a station in Carno, but they can't use this building because it isn't owned by the Welsh Rail Company, whatever rail company owns it.
This is our bus stop for McCuncleth, which is about 150 yards from our house.
And you have a regular service from here, I believe?
A regular service every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours, okay, yeah.
But if you're lucky, it will drop you actually off outside the house.
Okay. Every 2 hours, not bad.
Every 2 hours, yeah, they're pretty frequent.
Pretty frequent then, yeah. This building is where Laura Ashley set up her shop. More about that in a moment. Shop. Factory. Continuing our walk along Carno main road through the village on this wet weekend.
It's one of the better days.
Yes, it's lovely today.
The rain's quite a bit warmer.
This is one of two pubs in Carno, and what is it, Rob?
It's called the Tea Brith, but locals call it the club. They never refer to it as the Tea Brith. Inside, it's decorated as it was in the 1950s. I've not been in there yet, but they do say it's the cheapest beer in the village.
Is it the best beer in the village?
I haven't tasted it yet, but it's the cheapest, so it's got to be.
Well, it's got Ansell's beer sign out there, so that's...
Yeah, but if you driving past, you wouldn't know it was a pub.
No, you wouldn't,
The locals said it's very good. Don't take the wife, they said. Don't take the wife. No.
This is the main shopping area of Carno, which you can get anything you want from here.
Yes, it used to be the village hall, but then the village hall moved to new premises, which the Carno family donated quite a large sum of money for, and it is now the post office and general store. If you just look to the left,
Oh, hang on.
that house there used to be the post office.
Oh, right. Robert's just said it might stop raining in a bit. I don't know what month he's referring to, but I don't know whether it's unlikely it's going to be today. Thing is, we've got to do these things. You've got to take advantage. You can't let the weather put you off, you just got to have the correct clothing. This is the Church of St John the Baptist in Carno, and we should be able to find the graves of Laura Ashley, so we'll have a look for it in a moment and see if we can find it. then Robert can tell you all about her.
They have to move all them on Sunday.
Yeah, that's what church wardens have to do, Robert. Other members of the church.
Right.
Got to admit, this is a beautiful location. Lovely view of the church. Rain is starting to ease off, I think. Let's hope so. Robert's looking for the gravestones. He'll find it in a minute. He thinks it's up there somewhere.
I got that bit. Oh, yeah.
This is the gravestone of Laura Ashley. Right next door is her husband, Sir Bernard Ashley, KBE. He was knighted. I think Laura Ashley, I read this morning that she turned hers down. Not sure why.
As the gravestone said, Laura Ashley was born in 1925 and she was actually born in Merthyr Tydfil. She died from a fall, falling down some stairs. She died in Coventry. Laura Ashley is famous in Carno, the most famous person in Carno obviously. And she set up a business in a flat in Pimlico, London, but she moved premises to McCuncliffe in 1961. She later moved the premises to Carno and also in Newtown in 1967. The railway line had recently been closed 2 years early, the Cambrian line. The Cambrian line was opened in 1863 and was closed in 1960, but she actually moved into the premises in 2 years after that was closed, so it would have been in 1965, although the railway closed in 1960. As you can see, also a family are buried here also.
And she is, of course, famous. Laura Ashley wear is printed fabric, printed cotton fabric, which I read this morning. I've been a great follower of Laura Ashley right from this morning when I decided to do this vlog on. But it said that her designs was quintessentially English.
And you could also, at the time, get exactly the same curtains to match your carpet.
Why would you want to do that?
Some people did. Or the wallpaper and the curtains are exactly the same design.
I can't think why anybody would possibly want to do that, but if it was popular, that's it, isn't it?
In the 1960s it was a thing to have.
Oh, I see, right, I'll get you now. We walk out of the churchyard. Right in front of us, the white building, is the Aleppo. Now we're not allowed to go in there, we've been told, so we're not going to go in under any circumstances. This pub and church, it really marks the end of this end of the village, the western end of the village of Carno. Well, he's dragged me in the pub. I knew he would, and here we are in the garden area of the Aleppo. Very pleasant.
14. It's all there. 15. That's good on it, isn't it?
Cheers, Robert.
Cheers. Thanks for the
We won't tell him. Well,
no, don't tell him.
you.
You can edit this, can't you?
I'll edit this bit out.
Edit this bit out.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Nice point. So this is Dickin and Shoned. They particularly wanted to be on this vlog of Carno, and Dickin says he is the
Shoned's the co-owner. Dickin's is the handyman.
He's the handyman.
The best handyman in the world.
He's the only handyman in the village, I know.
Hashtag the best.
So we've got, just in a moment when we finish the drinks, we've got to go and look at Shoned's handiwork. Where is that in the bar
We
area?
haven't been in there yet.
The whole pub.
The whole pub.
Oh, right.
Refurbished.
We'll go and have a look around then if we're allowed. Are we allowed to go around? Okay, we'll go into that then. And if we advertise this in the comments below, do we get a free point? We just
Possibly, if you get me enough trade, yeah.
Yeah.
10,000 views, he gets
I usually get 3 or 4 views.
Don't forget there's B&B. B&B.
Oh, B&B as well. Oh, right, yeah.
We have stopped here.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, B&B.
First night we came to Carno.
And you was bad the next day, wasn't you? You was. You told me you were bad the next day.
I was.
And you had a... He was bad the next
First
day.
chap I met in Carno was Dave.
All right, yeah.
Served me a pint.
What brought you to Carno?
I come for the weather more than anything else. New carpet, Dave.
Yes.
Oh, that looks nice.
That's a lot better. That does look nice.
One of you's going to get wet.
Oh God, yeah. Where did I live there? Thank you.
Forgot his hat.
There's new carpet, new
Yeah,
flooring.
nice. I like the carpet.
Nice, isn't it?
The dining room. Oh, lovely.
Dining room's nicer as well, isn't it?
You can see the ripple in it.
Who did you get the design from? You do it yourself? Did you do it? Oh, well done. Well done.
All just came together.
Shall I have the one with the taste? There was one bar when we first started that I was like, oh dear. I'm not sure about that at all, but it looked...
It's all
The room was
come
only
together.
half done at the time. It was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then as it pulled together, it was like,
Do you like all this as well?
Yeah. Max did all the paneling.
Did Max do the paneling?
And we put the floors in, and then the decorating was.
Because when you first came to Carno, this place had closed, hadn't it? It reopened with you.
Oh, come in. I stopped here the night, the very first night we got here.
Yeah.
Stepped upstairs, and then we moved in, and then more or less after that.
Oh, so you just moved in just before lockdown?
Yeah, just got in before lockdown, then it locked down,
Yeah.
and then we come in a bit when we opened up again,
Yeah.
and then met you, and then we locked down again, and
Oh, I didn't realise that you had moved so recently to the village.
yeah, this has just been just over 12 months. So,
Robert, try and make it a bit more interesting. This is for our younger viewers as well, don't forget.
it's terrible. Right, so next to the football field we have the Carno Bowling Club, which also sits right next door to the new village hall, and money for the village hall was donated by the Laura Ashley family, which took over from the old building which we showed you earlier on.
This chapel was up for sale when I came last year, so I'm not quite sure what's happened to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
He's doing a vlog. He's doing a vlog on Carno.
Is he? All right.
Very good.
I've just found out about Laura Ashley,
Oh, yes.
and we've just been in the Aleppo.
Oh, it's all been done up.
Oh, have
hasn't
you
it?
been in?
It's really nice, really
Really
nice.
nice.
It's more expensive than the club.
I know that, but it is nice.
Yeah. Oh, good. Were there many in?
No,
No, but to be honest, it's Saturday afternoon. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And with the rain, you know, you really...
walking back past the Tybrit. He's got nice gardens as well, though, hasn't he, Rob?
Yeah, most love it to sit out there. I've not sat out there yet.
Shall we go and have a look? Shall we go and have a look around the back?
Nah, look.
I've said behind there. Just a short walk from Robert's house, you can see one of the most famous houses, not only in Carno, but in the whole of Wales. And it is this building up here. And in a short while, Robert's going to give you the history of it.
This is the house where 40 years ago, police from 11 different forces descended on Carno for one of the biggest ever counter-drug operations. That drug was LSD. That drug operation, the drug was LSD. And the operation was called Operation Julie. This is also a Grade 2 listed building, as I've just been told by the current owner, Tony.
I'll show you the doors of the cellar where all the LSD was made. Want to see it?
Yeah. This is Tony, who is the current owner.
This is the door to the cellar where the manufacture of the LSD tablets were made. Millions of tablets, and the money they've got probably amounts to about 600 million in today's terms. I read that bit on the internet.
16th century floor. Goodness
Yeah.
me. So when was the house built, do you reckon?
I think about
Oh yeah.
Where's those built?
Certainly not.
So what they're saying is there's 9 or 10 million pounds worth of LSD still. Yeah. Yes.
I like the story.
Yeah, the story is that there's 9 to 10 million pounds worth of LSD still buried, hidden somewhere within these grounds. Have you got a metal detector? Was it metal we could go and... no.
No, I think you need more than a metal detector.
You want a sniffer dog?